We are finally out of the chaos of our lambing and kidding season, and our animal health kit was a godsend, and I want to go through it with you. Okay, some of the stuff is not in here just because it is currently in use. Depending on what kind of animals you have and how many you have, you might want to label separate bags within your animal health kit. This one says calf. It has bottles that are appropriate for calves with nipples that are appropriate for calves, and it has a calf weighing sling. This one says lamb and kid. It's got some kid milk in it. It's got some high calorie omega-3s that you can put in there. It's got kid colostrum, kid nipples, etc. So some of the things that aren't in here that are out in the barn right now are a kid weighing sling, the hang scale, the goat and sheep gallon jug of drench is also outside, among a few things that are just helpful right now, but they will go back in here whenever we are done with them. Speaking of drench, this one is for cows. It's just like this one out in the barn that is for sheep and goats right now. This is iodine. We've got some hot water bottles, and here's a hot water bottle. This is an everything bag. So there's gloves in here. There's OB gloves in here that go up to your arm. There is vet wrap, and I don't know if you've seen my video on that, but we use that not just for medical stuff, but also for identification. There are syringes and drench applicators and electrolytes and all kinds of different things in there. And then we've just got a few different milk products. If we do, this is like emergency stuff. This is just for immediate need and emergencies to get us by until we can get to the store if we need to continue with something. This is a heat pack that goes inside of a special enclosure that you can wrap around a calf or goat or sheep. We've also got some books, a backpack that is like a field backpack that has like a notebook and stuff in it to take quick notes if we need it. And we can throw in other stuff. Oh, the baling twine is because it can be helpful for pulling a baby if you need to. Other things in here. Oh, skunk off. That's for the dogs. Bags are always good to have on hand. We have some different field guides and stuff too. Because we were knee deep in lambing and kidding season, one of the things not in here too is a prolapse harness. And so we did not have to use it, but it's in the barn just in case we needed it. My chicken bag has probiotics in it, and a lot of times it'll have electrolytes in it. Obviously, I need to restock this one. And the rule for the animal health kit is the same rule that we have for our cold storage food for ourselves and our medical closet, is if it gets open, you reorder it. You don't wait until you need it to reorder it. So we've been using it, and now that we are in the clear, I'm going to start reordering the things that we use. General idea is that you have an animal health kit because you need to have it on hand, and hopefully you don't have to use it. Most people will say that they've never had to use a lot of the things in it other than the just basic stuff, but not the emergency stuff. However, we had to use some of the emergency stuff just in this last lambing and kidding, and I was just so thankful that we had it on hand, because what would we have done if we didn't have OB gloves that went up to here whenever our kid was coming out for hooves first? Like, what would we have done? We wouldn't have had something to keep both goat and us clean in the process of helping this baby out. We have had bottle babies that we did not expect to have. We were expecting things to go a little bit more smoothly than they did. So we had enough to get us by, because literally 25% of our babies have wound up needing supplementation or extended bottle feeding. In all, the animal health kit has been an invaluable resource for us, and I highly recommend putting it in a container like this that's very durable, that you can put inside your house and know exactly where it is. Ours is in our medical supply closet with all of the human stuff. And we also have lists of important details in case somebody needs to grab and go. Everything written out. There's information inside of there. Grab it, go. And that way, whenever you're in a crisis moment, you don't have to do all the remembering. Because even if you know it, sometimes you can't remember it when you need it.